Hey YouTube, this is the Oryx knife, alright, by Rock Creek. Alright, now first of all, an Oryx is a type of antelope. Had to look that up, and that's because this knife is kind of a hunting, camping, outdoor knife. Alright, now Rock Creek, that is actually the knife line of Hanwei Forge. Hanwei Forge is a lot better known for making katanas and historical swords, both Japanese, Chinese, and Western historical swords. And the reason I wanted to try this knife out is because I own many swords from Hanwei that perform very well. Now this knife, it has a very classic design, okay? It has a clip point tip, saber grind, kind of like a K-bar. The blade length, 6 inches, nice medium length, not too short, not too cumbersome. It has a very nice stacked leather handle. All right, and the guard and pommel are they're cast stainless steel. Now the steel on this is HWS1. I am not familiar with that steel. This is the first knife that I have that uses that steel. It's actually a proprietary steel from Hanwei Forge. Now what that means is that it's basically a special formulation of a steel that, they invented and only they can use it, all right? They say it's a stainless steel, and all I know is that they heat treat it and they harden it to a 5860 HRC. All right, here's a close-up of the knife itself. Look at the very nice stacked leather handle, and it does have a very thin red spacer. Right under the guard there's a red spacer, another very thin red spacer right there, and it's a very comfortable handle. It's nice and smooth, definitely a hunting and camping knife, basically designed so that it won't cause any blistering on your hands. Right now the blade itself, I like this design. I like the clip point plus the saber grind. It's just a very classic and functional design. Very nice satin finish on that. Close-up of the tip there. It's just very nice. It's definitely, this is not your typical mass-produced Chinese type knife. Like I said, Hanwei Forge makes high-quality swords. They have their own proprietary steel and everything. So, yeah, this is a very high-quality knife. As far as the initial sharpness, I would say it's medium. It cuts, but the cuts are a little bit rough. Alright, so it's not razor, it's not dull, it's in between. If you were going to use this for skinning, skinning an animal, I would definitely say sharpen it up a little bit. You see the cuts, a little rough. Here's a little size comparison. The closest knife I could find in overall size to this Hanwei was this SOG Tech Bowie. Right, as you can see, the handle length is almost identical, and the blade length, it's maybe 0.4 inches. The Hanwei is about 0.4 inches shorter. But overall, yeah, it's roughly the size of this SOG Tech Bowie. Here is the knife in the sheath that it comes with. I must say, this is a very attractive looking solid stitched leather sheath, with stainless steel accents, horizontal retaining strap with a polished button closure. You see the belt loop there, and the Rock Creek logo there. And this is gift quality. This is something that I would not hesitate to give as a gift. Let's say your uncle is into hunting. It looks very nice. They've done a good job with this. Obviously it's just a more traditional type sheath. It's non-tactical. Alright, and that's the deployment. Now overall, I think they've done a very good job with this knife. Look at the grind, the geometry is perfect. It's very comfortable, and overall, I'm pretty impressed with this knife. I don't think I've seen, I haven't seen many China knives at all that were this level of quality for sure. Alright, so where would this knife fit in? I see it as a mid-sized, a medium-large hunting and camping knife. I think it would be excellent for that role. The price, it's in between. It's not cheap, but it's not overly expensive. It was about $84. Now, like I said, the only problem, it does need a little bit of sharpening up. Alright, but other than that, comfortable handle, attractive looking handle. I love the grind and the finish. The sheath looks very nice and sturdy. Overall, it's a gift quality knife. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this quick overview. You know, I know a lot of people might have seen Rock Creek knives and they thought, hey, are those any good? What's up with those? Well, that's exactly what I thought, and that's why I wanted to try this out, give you a closer look at the blade. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on Rock Creek in the future. They seem to be producing good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for many more. I'm out of here.